The Jolly Postman, or Other People's Letters, by Janet and Alan Alberg. Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day from over the hills and far away, with a letter for the 3 bears. Mr. and Mrs. Bear, 3 Bears Cottage, the woods. Let's see what's in this letter. If I turn it to the other side. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bear and Baby Bear, I am very sorry indeed that I came into your house and ate Baby Bear's porridge. Mummy says I am a bad girl. I hardly eat any porridge when she cooks it, she says. Daddy says he will mend the little chair. Love from Goldilocks. P.S. Baby Bear can come to my party if he likes. There will be 3 kinds of jelly and... oh, I don't know that word. A conjurer. Put that letter back in the envelope. So the bears read the letter, except Baby Bear. The postman drank his tea, and what happened next we'll very soon see. Off went the postman, toodaloo, in his uniform of postal blue, to a gingerbread cottage and garage too, with a letter for the wicked witch. The occupier, gingerbread bungalow, the woods. Let's see what's inside. Ooh. Now this says, everything for the modern witch, delivered to your door or den. Covens catered for. Looks like an ad with lots of different things on it. A big broom for the larger witch, as seen on TV. Rejuvenating pills. Feeling low? Take Witcho, the perfect pick-me-up. A cup and saucer tea service. It washes itself. So many different things, lots of different things on this ad. You're going to have a chance to look at this closely another day. So the witch read the letter with a cackle of glee, while the postman read the paper, but left his tea. It was green. Oh, would you eat green tea? Soon the jolly postman, we hear tell, stopped at a door with a giant bell, and a giant bottle of milk as well, with a postcard for, guess who? Mr. V. Big, Mile High House, Beanstalk Gardens. I wonder who that could be. Postcard. There's the other side. Dear Giant Big, having a nice time, me, my mum and your hen, what lays the golden eggs. It's better than traveller's checks. Saw a bloke as we was flying down. He was bigger than you. I've took note of his address. Take care of yourself and your talking harp. I'll be back for that one of these days. I shouldn't wonder. Bye for now, your very little pal, Jack. So the giant read the postcard, with baby on his knee, and the postman wet his whistle with a thimble full of tea. Once more on his bicycle, the postman rode to a beautiful palace, so we've been told, where a nightingale sang and a sign said, sold, with a letter for Cinderella. There's a surprise. Cinderella. Now this one's a bit different. That's because there are 2 things. So I'll read the letter first. Normally that has the explanation. Oh, it looks a lot more formal. Dear Princess, we at the Piper Press hope soon to publish a little book for younger readers in celebration of your recent marriage to HRH Prince Charming. A copy of this book is enclosed for your approval. We trust this somewhat shortened version of Your Highness's most marvellous tale will not displease you. We also trust that you will be comfortable in your new home and live happily ever after. Your humble servant and loyal subject to be, Peter Piper, Managing Director. So here is a little story about Cinderella. We don't have time to read it today, but maybe we'll read it later in the week. Pop it back in its envelope. Oh, in you go, in you go. There we go. So Cinders read her little book. The postman drank champagne, then wobbled off on his round again, and again, and again. Oops. Later on, the postman, feeling hot, came upon a grandma in a shady spot. But grandma, what big teeth you've got! Besides, this is a letter for... Oh, B. Wolf. Who could it be? Oh, it's interesting. Oh, another very formal letter. Dear Mr. Wolf, we are writing to you on behalf of our client, Miss Riding Hood, concerning her grandma. Miss Hood tells us that you are presently occupying her grandma's cottage and wearing her grandma's clothes without this lady's permission. Please understand that if this harassment does not cease, we will call in the official woodcutter and, if necessary, all the king's horses and all the king's men. On a separate matter, we must inform you that Messrs. Three Little Pigs Limited are now firmly resolved to sue for damages. Your offer of shares in a turnip or apple picking business is declined, and all this huffing and puffing will get you nowhere. Yours sincerely, Harold Meany. Sounds like that's from a lawyer. Sounds like they're in trouble. So Grandma read the letter and poured the tea, which the not-so-jolly postman drank nervously. Now the jolly postman, nearly done, so is the story, came to a house where a party had begun. On the step was a bear with a bun. But the letter was for Goldilocks. This should be good. Oh, something just fell out. Oh, look at this. It's money, £1. That's not Australian money. 8 today, birthday wishes. It's a birthday card. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Carry it on a beautiful plate and light up the candles. Today I am 8. To Goldilocks with love from Mrs. Bunting and baby. That's very nice. A birthday card. And some money. So Goldilocks put the pound note in the pocket of her frock, and the postman joined the party, and they all played postman's knock. Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day from over the hills and far away, and went home in the evening for tea. And that's the end of the Jolly Postman.